But yeah, so this is a really classic shot. In fact, people always go, "Oh my God, that's your dad?" No, my dad is not Bruce Lee. It's Daniel Lee. It's like, his last name's Lee, but it's not Bruce Lee. I think from both parents, mom and dad, it was all about working hard. I mean, it was always, you've got to work hard, you've got to get good grades, you've got to do whatever it takes in your career, work overtime if you need to, whatever it is to be successful. My mom, she came over here when she was maybe 7 or 8, and they grilled immigrants. So my grandfather had come in through Angel Island multiple times, and every time he came back, they grilled him with the same questions to make sure that he was giving the same answers. They were both immigrants. They both were super scrappy, worked their whole lives to provide everything for us that they didn't have. My mom never learned how to swim. So what did we? We had swimming lessons every single summer. You gotta work hard, get good grades in school, and even do more, harder. I mean, despite being supposedly, the successful minority that Asians are supposedly, called and stuff, we still have a long way to go in terms of getting those management positions and that kind of thing. So they knew that, they both knew it. My mom was one of the few women in the 1950s to study business and graduate from UCLA with a business degree. Because back then, you either were a nurse or you're a teacher or a clerk or something, not a business major. So she did extremely well for herself in investments and real estate, and she just had a business mind. Everything she touched turned to gold. I wish I had her skill. Being a person of integrity, that's huge for both my parents, because it's not just about you, but you're a representative of your family, and being your word is your bond. If you give somebody your word, then that means something. So those kinds of values, which are just really, and family values, you take care of your family no matter what, those are really, a lot of the values that they passed on to us. It means everything, and this is why I had a massive heart attack almost 8 years ago, and I had to have triple bypass surgery. And my sister, my cousin, and then my friend who's like family, they dropped everything and they came down because I didn't have long-term care or whatever. I had only had 2 weeks of vacation. They came down and they took care of me. I literally could not get out of bed. I mean, the surgery is so harsh. And they literally cut your entire chest open and you're healing and everything hurts and you can't get up. They dropped everything, work, school, whatever, and they came down and took care of me. They got me out of bed. They took me to the bathroom. I mean, it was amazing. And that's the kind of people and your family you rely on when you went down in the dumps. I mean, that was one of the worst things that ever happened to me. And I knew, and being a single person, I was like, I don't have a husband. Who's going to take care of me? They just showed up and they took care of me. I mean, they did my banking, they did everything. I mean, and that's, to me, is what family does. You drop everything to help your family member. So this is my mom, May Tu Lee. She just passed away March 23rd of last year, 2020. And nothing to do with COVID. It was just, massive vascular issues. This is her college graduation from UCLA picture. She was incredibly beautiful, had a million boyfriends, not like me. And she was beautiful, but incredibly smart. I mean, this woman basically turned her life into Gold Mountain. I mean, the Chinese call America Gold Mountain. She created her own Gold Mountain. Thank you, Mom. So this is my dad. This is one of the classic shots ever in martial arts. It's with him and Bruce Lee. He was, again, like I said, the first student in Bruce Lee's dojo, the LA dojo. And he always used to joke and he'd say, the only thing Bruce Lee gave me was a broken jaw. But yeah, no, my dad was an audiovisual guy. So he had video cameras and all sorts of equipment. He had audio. He taped all these private conversations with Bruce Lee that got poached by media later on and had tons of hours of Bruce Lee footage that's never been seen, and all that stuff generally unfortunately has been lost after he passed away. So so both of my parents were Chinese, which means I'm Chinese.
Yeah. I hope that's a mix.
Besides loving Chinese food, I mean, there's a lot of amazing things about Chinese culture. China has a huge country with all sorts of beautiful places. So when I think about joy, I think about getting together with my family, and Chinese culture is all about food. Okay, I'm a foodie. I have a hotel degree. I went to Japan as a food service manager. When you get together with your family, it's all about food. It's about going and getting dim sum. It's about, having, like, myself and my cousin both had 10-course banquets for our weddings. I mean, because it was all about the food. I mean, so that, to me, joy and food are interlinked. You can't separate.
Yeah.
If you took away all the food we brought here, you guys are going to be all sad. I'm sorry.
I agree.
Your diet's going to be boring.